Why, ready up live.
Yeah, man. Ready.
Greetings and welcome to the Ballchat watch along. Why, this is a different type of watch along, Benton.
Well, we're remote, so we have to work with what we have. It's adapt the ability to adapt, family. We don't know we watch a game and just enjoy ourselves. The ability to adapt.
Yeah, but we just check and make sure so the audio sound good. So big up everybody tuning in right now. Normally you're used to seeing Ballchat with the well pretty up Ballchat display, this and the starting 11 all that. We don't have that today. It's a holiday version of Ballchat watch along. Jamaica versus St. Kitts, right? We share up the live.
Yeah, we're going to run through the starting 11 game coming live from what? Santa Clara. And the ball game's about to start. So we'll get to the starting 11. Of course, we want to apologize for the late start, family. We had some technical difficulties. Reggaeboyz kicking from left to right. St. Kitts, Sugar Boys kicking from right to left. Sugar Boys in their red kit. Family Reggaeboyz in the dark top, dark shorts, and green socks.
I bet
black top. Yeah.
More
go ahead, family.
You know some order the yellow jersey today.
Yeah, but to them said this jersey I look nice. This black jersey looks nice. 87 degrees Fahrenheit at kickoff. It's hot. Group A action in Concacaf Gold Cup, family. A win for the Reggaeboyz tonight, and potentially they could end up as group winners, Junior.
Potentially, but then we might sit back and rule the missed penalty.
Oh, too early. Starting 11, let's give a starting 11, family. Mr. Man called Kaim Paris gets a start, Junior. For the Reggaeboyz, I thought you said Kaim Paris to go on him yard, but the dentist did not listen to you. Kaim Paris gets a start.
Yeah.
No
comment.
No comment. Starting 11 for both teams. Let's get to the starting 11. Jamal Wait in goal for the Reggaeboyz, playing a back four. Bernard and Mariapa. Center back Pierre, and of course, Damian Lowe. Nana Lowe is out from yellow cards on suspension. Lambe Kisa is on the right. Amari Bell makes his return. Midfield, you have Russell Latabadur. So John Russell gets a start, family. Kevin Lambert gets a day off. Reggaeboyz coming again, almost in there. Damari Greer, Kaim Paris, Michael Antonio, and Leon Bailey runs out the starting 11 for the Reggaeboyz.
And it's a good starting 11, but I'm happy that Blake isn't starting. You don't want to risk that second yellow card.
Yeah, so for St. Kitts coach, and so that was starting 11 for Hamir Hallgrims, the Reggaeboyz coach, aka Dentist. Starting 11 for St. Kitts coach Austin Huggins. Archibald in goal, the big man himself, captain. Defense, you have Berna Williams and Maynard. Roberts plays right back. Hanley on the left back. Somersall and Mitchum and Romaine Sawyers runs out the midfield pair. James, Liebird, and Williams completes the starting 11 for Coach Huggins. Junior, first time at the Gold Cup for St. Kitts, the Sugar Boys. We saw them in the preliminary round, the playing competition. They got butter bruised by US 6-0. They lost to TNT 3-0. Your thoughts on the St. Kitts and the Sugar Boys family? First time at the Gold Cup.
Well, man was there for the soul of space.
And ultimately, like I said, 89 degrees of Fahrenheit at kickoff, hot day in California. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz sent in by Gray, cleared out. As far as St. Kitts, just chill and play some ball. Play some ball. Nothing. You have nothing to play for. Push the Reggaeboyz and put the Reggaeboyz under pressure, because ultimately you want the Reggaeboyz to get as stiff competition as possible, right?
Yeah, and just enjoy the football, and the goal is to get better for our World Cup qualifications, right? That's ultimately what the goal is for this World Cup.
Yeah, and well, ultimately is if you want to, the Reggaeboyz also, I mean, many of us have the Reggaeboyz as checking that box to win this tournament, you know.
Right. Well, it's a different level of objectives, right?
Objectives.
Jamaica is a little bit further ahead of St. Kitts right now.
Yeah,
St. Kitts should using this as valuable game time, just get them players ready. So.
And as for the Reggaeboyz, I mean, the fundamental objective, one, win the football game. Win the football game. Start fast, just like you did against TNT, the Soca Warriors, but ultimately win the football game. And, see if you can win the group.
Yeah.
See if you can win the group. Group A winners will play, Group A will play Group B. So that's a group with Canada, Guadeloupe, and Cuba. Where is it? Canada, Group D is
Canada, Panama.
Canada, Guatemala, and Guadeloupe and Cuba. But you saw that goal from the Guadeloupe player last night. The man just
PlayStation goal.
A PlayStation football. The man nasty up a few of the Cuban players. And so Canada might not make it out based on last night's results. Canada drew with Guatemala. So we have to see how that game, those next round of matches play.
Big up to BM. BM says the Reggaeboyz jersey is ugly. He preferred the yellow kit. El Pistolero said, out there. A big up people. Normally we'll have the chat. We'll have the chat down somewhere on the screen. Now we'll have the graphics. We don't have that right now because we're both remote. But we'll just sit down and watch a game together same way. As a man boss already, you know that.
Latibadir is stretchy. I mean, big question mark over John Russell. You know, we saw him against Mexico. I thought he did well in that game. Then we saw him in the friendly games. Family and John Russell look a bit suspect. I mean, in midfield. So, and football family, we're remote. We're on holiday. Junior is in a different part of the country. I am in a different part of the country. So we're away from the regular studio. Ballchat studio. So, we're trying to navigate this, in the space that we're in. And so big up to the host families who are having us tap into the internet and just watch ball game, no matter what.
Not gonna lie, though. Guess what, people? My stream faster than Benton stream today.
So what? Yeah, because we don't in a bush. Internet is not very good in a bush. Nilal Safari family. Nilal, of course, in the other Group A encounter, TNT versus Team USA. We'll keep you abreast of that game. That game is a big game for both teams. I mean, TNT needs a win to have a chance to go through. USA technically just need a draw, but they cannot rest on a draw, knowing that Jamaica can win and maybe jump over them to get that first place.
No, but for Jamaica to win and get over them, Jamaica have to score what, 7 goals?
Yeah, you have to score a bag of goals, so, which can happen. I mean, we noticed that the Sugar Boys them give it up, Junior. They did get 6 against US.
Well, watch your speech a bit.
Yeah, but the Sugar Boys.
Watch your speech a bit.
The Sugar Boys them gave it up against US.
Oh, that's all the way a bit.
Big up to the family. Smash this like button, subscribe to the channel. Watching the Reggaeboyz versus Sugar Boys game. St. Kitts and Nevis versus the Reggaeboyz. We need to figure out where did this Sugar Boys nickname come from for this group.
Big up BM say, where's Cupboard? Cupboard is on our 4th. Hey, it's a long time Cupboard to forward. That BM, we can do the stats to say. So if BM ask some question, I keep stats to the bed.
Yes, come on, like should up on vacation family from Chelsea season and fancy move by the Sugar Boys, Manala do Robona. From Chelsea season flop, come on, take care of ourselves. Emotionally, too stressful. So the notion is that we're going to watch EPL preseason and see how Chelsea look, and then we recalibrate with Cameroon emotions. Because she cannot go through it another year.
El Pistolier said, come on, busy yourself, players.
Exactly.
BM said Guadeloupe looks good. It would be a tough game if we play them in the quarterfinals. I don't think so.
Yes, Guadeloupe definitely look good. I mean, them have some, the youth Baran scored. That goal, it might be the goal of the tournament. Okay, I mean,
tough game.
What, Guadeloupe has a tough game?
Yeah.
Yes, I think so. For whosoever the opponent, whether it's USA or Jamaica, tough game. In fact, Guadeloupe should have defeated Canada in the first game, And so football family still 0-0. We're in what, the 10th minute based on my stream, Junior?
Yeah, man, we're still in the 10th minute. 9:47. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and so Group A teams will match up against Group D. The potential matchup for the Reggaeboyz, looking at Group D teams, Canada, Guatemala, and Guadeloupe. Will, at some point in the show, we'll get that the standing as of yesterday encounter. I think Guadeloupe and Guatemala sits on top of the group with 4 points in Group D, and Canada is in third place with 2 points. Really and truly, Canada should have lost that game against Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe missed so many chances.
Yeah. And big up Imran Hussein. You know Imran I talk about, right?
Yeah, what, TNT? Or the TNT game? I'm going to keep you abreast of the TNT game.
Yeah, I could all go on a TNT game, Imran. But Imran says, we as West Indies fans did not see that coming yesterday.
Oh, against Scotland?
Jesus.
Of course we saw that coming. West Indies lost to Scotland. We saw that coming, family.
Hey, you know what? One thing I'm most impressed with Jamaica football today is that we're maintaining possession of the ball in the last third, in the attacking third. I'm pressing St. Kitts back, which I think is the most impressive thing so far in the first 11 minutes.
Yeah, 0-0 over in the other Group A encounter, TNT versus Stars on Stripe, USA. TNT find a victory over there. Shot from the outside against the Reggaeboyz by the Sugar Boys from the outside, wide.
Shot for corner.
We need TNT to find a goal over there, so score a goal TNT, because would mind TNT and the Reggaeboyz find a way from out of this group. And
he said that Imran said they almost got a goal, but it was too high.
It was too high, okay. And I thought Angus Eve made some errors in the game against Jamaica, to be honest with you. Once he made those subs, corner kick to St. Kitts putting the ball in and out for a goal kick to the Reggaeboyz. Once Angus Eve made those subs, it was a totally different Trinidadian team. Now, granted, the Reggaeboyz was leading by 3 goals already. Right. So maybe they took the foot off the pedal, but I thought you have some players on the bench that, hopefully I noticed Kylie Avery didn't start today. And again against US. I don't know what Angus Eve, what them call it. Look at Jamaican Sterling.
Yeah.
Yep. The Jamaicans, the Trinidadian Sterling.
Sterling, yeah.
Yeah, so I thought that you should be on the field. So I don't know what Angus Eve do.
Yeah, and BM said that if Mariappa made the team, I don't see why Richard King couldn't. Madness.
I agree. I think Richard King should be in the squad, especially as a player who, you see, the lack of consistency regarding the Reggaeboyz coaching staff, whether it be the dentist or whether the Paul Hall era or Topper, the man them just say one thing and then deviate from another thing. And what do I mean by that? The current coaching staff told us that Richard's whisper is one for the future. You have 2026. He needs a minute, blah, blah, blah. Now, we hear the same thing about Richard King. He's one for the future, 2026, blah, blah, blah. So why isn't King in the squad because you going to need defenders for 2026 too. It's not just
can I answer that question?
Go ahead, Junior. Be that guy.
I don't even have to be that guy. You cannot. Richard King is one for the future, right? 100% true. But the coach have to make sure that he's also a part of that future. Don't you agree?
Okay, and
so you can't go there with an experimental team right now. You go out there with a team that you trust. I think he trusts Mariappa.
Ball into the box. Sorry, Junior. Almost Mikel Antonio almost get a chance. Go ahead, Junior.
Yeah, so you must trust, you have to play who we trust right now, get the results, and then we can start thinking about running players out there.
Junior, you will not forward with a holiday, you know. You're not gonna forward and defend the dentist by any means necessary, you know. He won one single game. Just a one game, you know. And in fact, big up to the family. We see you running in. Remember to smash the like button and subscribe to the YouTube channel, family. Big up, welcome to Ballchat. We're remote, so you normally don't see the sort of layout. So we just watch the ball game as best as we can and keep it moving. As Damari Gray looking to be Damari Gray overdrew a ball out for a goal kick. Big up the dentist, Hamir Hallgrimson, Reggaeboyz coach, showed up to the post-match presser for the TNT game, lighting a fire, you know, very aggressive in his assessment against those who have been critical of him. I'm like, Bridget, you won one game. You won a single game and you're coming forward with attitude? No, man. So win 2 games. Make this 2 games. And then you come forward.
America leading Trinidad 1-0.
Well, that was quick.
America just got a goal because our goalkeeper was far from the box. Why am I doing outside of the box?
Yo, TNT, you have one job in our family. Big up to the Soca Warriors family. Big up to Trinity to the Bone family. Big up to all the crew. Dewey, big up yourself, the Trinity Dewey. You have one job, family. Goal scorer for TNT is Jesus Ferreira. Junior, if this result hold and the Reggaeboyz finish number 2 in the group, they'll be looking at the leader, the winner of Group D.
Which will be Guadeloupe.
Which could be Guadeloupe or Guatemala. Junior, we don't really want to start ahead of the business still, but much rather play Guatemala than Guadeloupe.
No bother that still. I mean, when that time comes, the game is when Friday, right? Or Saturday.
We'll get to it. We'll get to it in a bit. Much rather play Darwin, Lum, and Guatemala than Barron and Guadeloupe.
I honestly don't see the challenge there.
Okay.
Because we'll talk about it.
All right. 0-0 in the 0-0 in the 18th minute. Big up to all the watch along family. Ryan LFC, big up yourself, running watch along on YouTube. MG Sports, Military Guna, big up yourself. So if we are boring and you want some more flavor, Coach's Desk, YouTube, you check out them on they run watch along too. So big up, you know, subscribe to them on the platform and smash and subscribe to Ballchat before you take with yourself. Reggaeboyz in shot. Yeah, Damari Gray look like him boss already. The California Heat beat him.
Well, what do you know stop so the one boss me
that. Mikel Antonio yet to score a goal. How important it is for the Reggaeboyz try to get him one tonight?
Very important. I mean, he needs a goal. I think him more than anybody need a goal. Just to feel good going into the second round.
Yeah, and I mean, as a striker, you want to get your striker some minutes. Remember, we struggled to beat Guadeloupe 2-1 last Gold Cup. According to me, yeah, a new coach. Dentist said, "What is in the past is in the past." BM, this is the present. That is what new Reggaeboyz.
We extract that cavity already and move on.
I'll put the filling in there.
but no disrespect to Guadalupe. I think both of them are strong opponents. But the reason why me order my yellow jersey for Jamaica is because I'm starting to believe.
Yeah, I mean, no, in all honesty, the Reggaeboyz can, and I've said this before. We said this when we previewed the tournament a few weeks ago. I said the Reggaeboyz should legitimately go for it and win this tournament. Relative to what the US has said for the squad the US have sent, the squad Mexico sent. I mean, it's not gonna be easy by any stretch, but it's ultimately win a trophy. We don't want to show up just make up numbers and play to semifinals or final. Win a trophy, and that helps your program, helps your players say, "Yo, we take this." I mean, when was the last time the Reggaeboyz won a trophy? What, Caribbean Cup?
BM said after one winning 9, feel strong.
You know, so yeah, man.
Yo, but BM, on a serious note though, when you looking at all the teams, right, in the Gold Cup, I thought Qatar would be a lot better. But now them under Carlos Squirrels, they're going in a different direction. They're bringing a new side to blood them. America is blooding a new team. Mexico, to me, is fool's goal. I mean, it is set up for Jamaica or Canada to win, and Canada look like they don't want to play the football. So why not Jamaica?
Well, all right. So Panama looks good. Panama looks really good, and Panama has been going about their business quite well. They're in the group with Costa Rica, Panama, and Panama defeated Costa Rica. Costa Rica rolled out a younger team, tried to Panama, Martinique, and El Salvador and Costa Rica is in that group. So Panama looks good. I think Haiti also looks good. Haiti has been playing some good football. We will see Haiti later on this evening against Honduras. Mexico will take on Qatar in the 9 p.m. Group B matches. So,
but we saw Haiti against Mexico, and
yeah,
sad to say, but Haiti was just doing Haitian things. Panama to me is a Jamaica-like team, right? Why not Panama?
ball into the box. Reggaeboyz trying to get across. Latibedir ball in up at the back post. Reggaeboyz, Leon Bailey. Bell. Good to see Amari Bell back on the field. Someone that take shot from, I would have, no, Mikel Antonio taking shot from here downtown. Leg of the back road, Mikel Antonio.
Imran is now reminding us that for Trinidad to go through right now, they need Jamaica to lose. So you know, he's no
that not gonna happen, brother. Well, Ballchat say, no, that not gonna happen. That not gonna happen.
Left that alone.
That not gonna happen. And the big goalkeeper, Mr. Archibald St. Kitts getting some treatment. You know what, in all due respect though, because we're fair and balanced, sure. Big up to St. Kitts. I know it has not been a good tournament, but big up to them. This is their first time making it to the World Cup, qualifying for the World Cup. Big up to Atiba Harris, the president of the Football Federation down there in St. Kitts. And they're coming along. They're playing a lot of football. Nations League has contributed heavily to that. And ultimately, this is good for the development and the push of the game in the Caribbean and in Concacaf on a whole. We have a water break and players getting some hydration. Yeah.
So listen to this comment from BM. Jamaica is making me nervous. Why are we struggling to break down the Sugar Boys? In all honesty, I don't think Jamaica is treating this game like a must-win. The approach from the team is go out there, establish yourself, play some good football. That's the vibe I'm getting from the team.
And that therein lies a problem, because at teams that go out and win tournament, you're surgical. You're not play, you're not ramp with people. You don't. And so one of my curiosity about this game is to see if does the Reggaeboyz play down to the competition. You know, do they play it down and say, boy, yo, Sugar Boys, a bug side. We're supposed to beat them, and just kind of nonchalant about it. It's not really.
So BM El Pistolier, everybody with that listening right now, And we see the people are running. Enjoy the conversation, man. But quick question. Do you guys think, and goes to you to Benton, do you think Jamaica is playing out the St. Kitts right now? Or Jamaica is playing their game? Because to me, it looked like Jamaica is playing their game. They're not rushing it. So
I'm trying to assert where exactly. So Kaim Paris is at the right side of the midfield. Where exactly is Paris playing, family?
Getting ready to go up on the bench.
All right. Other than the fact that he's on the field and not on the bench. I mean,
I hit down with the ball right now. I just will not throw it for Jamaica, right? For all the front three players, Paris seemed to be hiding from the ball, in my opinion. BM says we look nonchalant in this game. I hope we're not being overconfident. I don't think it's overconfident, BM. I think it is go out there, you're trying to win, but most importantly, you're trying not to lose. Right?
Yeah, it's the Sugar Boys. That's how we're trying not to lose. This team picked up six from US, got 3-0, got walked off the field by TNT. That's how about trying not to lose.
All right, so before you can get to 6 or 7 goals against St. Kitts, you need to get the first one, right?
Yes, you score
right,
one. You start at 1.
So let's not chase 7 goals. Let's play our game, get the first one, and see if we can open up the floodgates. If we can't open up the floodgates, well, guess what? We're not afraid of Guatemala or Guadeloupe. So it don't matter who we play against in the second round. And
Greer.
I think that's a better approach.
Greer on the left side, trying to get cleared out by St. Kitts out for a throw-in. Is Leon Bailey in a number 10 role?
It would like Bailey have the room to go wherever I want to go. No, I would have not played Bailey this game. I would have rested Bailey this game. And the mere fact that them starting Paris and I don't know. Was there injury to Bobby Reed?
He had a slight knock in the last game. Yep, he had a slight knock in the last game. He was limping around. He's on the bench, so I mean that would suggest that he's available if needed.
Fit enough to play. So he's fit enough to play. So
yeah,
the substance. So I mean, I get the concerns that BM is expressing. I get the concerns. I get the concerns you're expressing as well. That this is the Sugar Boys, but I don't get the vibe like St. Kitts is in the game, watching the game as Jamaica is still maintaining possession in the last third, putting the ball in the box, looking for Antonio, and picked up by the goalkeeper.
And football family, we also have to also be, remind the listeners that this game has been played in California, 89 degrees Fahrenheit, probably 90 degrees the humidity. We can get the specs in terms of the temperature and other conditions. So it's not the greatest condition for roll some ball. It's hot, and so forth. So, Reggaeboyz have to pace themselves, but at some point we want to see a side get bug up.
I'm be honest, better. Do you feel threatened by St. Kitts in this game right now? I'm be honest.
Junior, should we be honest or tell you the answer you want to hear?
No, that's what I asked. Be honest. Do we feel threatened?
No, I mean, I don't feel threatened, but again, I am not. It doesn't take much to really kind of maybe get a look at one lucky goal, is me I say, and then reaction. There's a player from St. Kitts, Taekwon Terrell, the left wing, who I thought was very good in the prelim tournament. He seems to have picked up a knock, and so he's not readily available this evening. I don't see him on the field or on the bench. So he was a very lively player for the Sugar Boys.
As Imran says, Trinidad almost score.
All right.
Ball going too far in the corner.
Come on, TNT. You have one job, family. And also another growth in TNT. We also big up to the TNT crowd because regardless of if their tournament ends today, it's a step in the right direction from what we have seen from the Soca Warriors in recent memory regarding men's football, right? You have normalization committee, they're trying to fix things up. So, Angus Eve is building back things for TNT.
I'm going to go a step further and say that the Caribbean football on a whole is getting better.
Getting what?
Getting better.
Ball into the box from a free kick punched out by Jamal Waite. Picked up by Gray.
Ball.
Good ball.
Ball.
Finish it off, family. Goal!
It is a goal. Paris with a goal. 1-0 Jamaica. Goal.
Very good on the counter attack. Very good. Very good on the counter attack, family.
As we get ready for Mr. Butler for putting a new tweet.
Yeah, big up to Bullhead. Leon Bailey instrumental. Damari Gray also very instrumental. And that's what you want to do. Jamal Waite quickly out of the goal, command in the box. Damari Gray got us going, found Bailey. Very good play from the Reggaeboyz who, that's the way he wants to put that cross.
Hold on. That is that part. That's not one goal. Come on, man. That's not one goal.
Yeah, goalkeeper scored still. Good cross from Leon, from Leon Bailey.
Good cross from Paris.
Yeah, well, Archibald, I guess Archibald just slipped. It's a tough one because Archibald just slipped.
But good goal.
1-0 Reggaeboyz.
But they got with another water break. You know, the one they butt up.
Yeah, man, it's very hot over there.
Ref, cut it off, ref.
Very hot, cooling station, a lot of wet towels. Mikel Antonio was sliding for him dear life at the back post for that one, Junior, and him couldn't score. Man, salt.
Yo, we tell you already that people who have a running joke, for all those that are new to Ballchat, I've been saying this. Ever since Mikel Antonio, the second game of the World Cup qualifying in the Hex, when Jamaica hosted Panama. Remember, Mikel Antonio never got the first game against Mexico, right?
Yeah, because
Paul Hall at the side. Remember, Paul Hall at the side coaching the middle. The coaching the foreign-based players for that second game. And I theorize that Mikel Antonio go around a back road, and from him go a back road, hasn't been the same.
And those are the views of Junior, not Ballchat,
BM saying Paris is showing why you should get more game time. Honestly, over Bobby Reid, yes.
Junior, but remember after the game against Jordan, you said Paris would take himself from his side. I think he got
he get a dirty salad still.
He got the baggy boss.
Yeah.
I think it was at Qatar or Jordan.
The Jordan game, man. The man get the nastiest salad ever. One of the nastiest salad I've ever seen in my life, man.
Yeah, so you don't know what Jamaicans feel about the baggy getting boss. So Junior said Kaim Paris to take out himself. Also, big up to the entire Reggaeboyz family. We saw last night Malik Foster and the entire crew, along with Mr. Terry McGee and Colorado Switchbacks, playing some good football. And so a lot of us, the Reggaeboyz fans, supporting and following McGee's career. Hopefully, this is a movement towards better because, if he can fix up himself, there's a place in the squad for him. Reggaeboyz is on the way again.
Yeah, and as Jamaica now resuming the attack in the last third. I know with Jamaica playing this well, because we are playing well. We're playing good football. This should motivate the players that are on the fringes to get better, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully this is the start of something great.
Reggaeboyz Group A will play Group D. Reggaeboyz and USA in pole position to leave Group A. Current results stand. USA will top the group. Will play Group D runners-up Guatemala's current standing. If current standing holds, Reggaeboyz USA would play Guatemala number 2, and Reggaeboyz would play Guadeloupe, leading Group D. Leon Bailey. Yep. Almost in. And I guess what a little bit of confidence, will do if you play a man or anyone for that matter.
Like I said earlier, you're not chasing 7 goals. You're chasing the first goal.
Good control, youth. That look like the Bayer Leverkusen Leon Bailey a while ago, Junior.
No comment. I don't know how you go around the villains.
Reggaeboyz and USA both tie on 7 points. USA lead in the group with a superior goal difference.
Just plus 3 at the bar grade the box. This must be a tap in. It's 2-0.
All right, finally.
Offside.
Aye.
Ref. How is that? This is what
Let's
I
see,
like
we're
with the
seeing
offside rule.
Seeing the replay now.
I don't think Gray's offside.
Yeah, tomorrow Gray not supposed to offside. It's a late ball game that
offside. I don't think he's offside.
I think VAR will draw the line, but let's see. VAR ended the check.
Yeah.
Yep. Junior, come like you want the ice check, family.
Well, 50% right. I remember some call the Leon Bailey goal the last time. I said that wasn't offside.
So. Big up to the family. Remember to smash the like button. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel, family. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Big up to the welcome to all the new subscribers. Ballchat podcast. We do a weekly recap of football. Mikel Antonio, ball yo. Yo, where did somebody go? John Russell, what John Russell do?
Like he want a goal too.
Might as well do. Football family, those who new subscribers, big up. I was saying that during the normal European club football season, we do a Sunday show live where we recap the week that was in the world of football, 5 p.m. Eastern, whatever platform you're watching us on. We have Ballers and Bugs segment where we highlight our impressive players and unimpressive players of the week. So
big up Garfield. Big up Garfield. Sorry about that.
Big up to the family. We'll be doing watch along for Women's World Cup. And we'll get the videos up of all the teams. I'm looking forward to the Reggae Girls making it to the consecutive World Cup, family. And who knows, maybe it will be a good summer for the reggae for Jamaican football on a whole. Imagine if the Reggaeboyz can win this, why Mr. Ricketts must get re-elected to the presidency of JFF.
Sure. I think it will more show the dentist is a big coach.
Yeah, if the dentist leads the Reggaeboyz to a victory, I will give him his props. But until then, as the ball Reggaeboyz
said kids are trying to score. Hey, some like said kids are trying to score more goal, man.
And football family, we are remote, so we're out of the studio. So this is why we're working.
Normally we have a better setup and everything.
Yeah, we have a better setup, but because we're out of town, different parts of the country, so we have to work with what we have. Big up to the hosts, families, like we just tap in and use them thing, And
BM says Jamaica performed poorly in the men's CSA tournament. We got 6-0 from Costa Rica, more than 6-0.
I heard Coach Coach Gilbert, I also have Coach aside said some changes need to be made. Now, so you think you get 6 love and you say changes to make. Well, I expected a little bit more analytical approach, analysis from the coach about 6 changes to make.
There's that much you can say about a team without cussing any bad word.
This is true. This is true. Reggaeboyz won. St. Kitts and Nevis, Sugar Boys nil.
America
Final Group A matches on deck. TNT's is taking on USA simultaneously. That game TNT is losing.
2-0.
USA is leading that game.
Imran giving us play-by-play, saying that America got a goal. I hate him and the goalkeeper, that player. If you see how our goalkeeper was diving.
Mr. Kendersup. Kenderup, whatever his name is. TNT down. The USA leading that game 2-0. So I think Reggaeboyz can probably stick a pin into trying to win this group.
Not necessarily, because the goal difference is still a 4 right now.
It's only 4, eh?
Yeah, I mean, anything can happen. The thing with St. Kitts, look at how St. Kitts is playing. I think St. Kitts is one more goal away from just laying down, you know. Antonio.
Goal scorer for the US, Jesus Ferreira, scored the second goal. I think he scored a hat-trick against St. Kitts, so he now is the lead in the Golden Boot race in this tournament. Yo, DeMar Greer, we need some goals from your family, because we need you to win.
Whisper warm up.
Yeah, Whisper, the Whisper family running in. Yeah, Whisper warm up, Whisper. DeMar Greer and Leon Bailey standing over a free kick for the Reggaeboyz.
Yeah, Joe's free kick is in the Benton.
Is it? Can he score from? No, just across.
Nobody can score this.
Not an Archibald family. Cross, header. Stuff, all right. And Mr. Manchester United own Mr. Bernard, who probably will be replacing Harry Maguire this year in Manchester United.
Hold on, go easy.
It's starting 11. Yo, Mikel Antonio Salt. Look at the man. The ball was on a plate by Leon Bailey and him slide. Yo, maybe I'm short. Stop roll up your shots. So short. Just roll down your shots. Mikel Antonio. Yo, Reggaeboyz trying to get behind St. Kitts and Nevis again. Intercepted. Latibadir. One thing, Latibadir does look comfortable with whosoever he partners with in that midfield. If it's Kevin Lambert, Kevin, of course, has been outstanding in the 2 games. And Latibadir now with John Russell Jr., he just looks comfortable still. Doesn't matter. It doesn't look like Kevin Lambert was carrying him in that midfield. He looks fine with whomsoever so far he partners with.
Yeah, so I think he's one of those players that get acclimatized to the conditions really quick. Very obvious.
I guess wait till we put him with Ravel in our midfield.
No, Ravel done.
The coach did say regarding Ravel, he needs to find a club and play some ball. So it doesn't mean that the door is closed for him.
All right, but will he find a club and play some ball?
I mean, anything can happen, Junior. I mean,
until that happens, the door closed.
Anything can happen. I mean, when you have talent and your talent is some living in the past, as a free kick, Lambagisa was fouled. Good to see Lambagisa back in this game. I mean, he was Javian started the TNT game.
BM said, I hope we don't see Ravel again. I agree.
Free kick to the Reggaeboyz.
Dangerous free kick. This would have been done.
Yeah, it'd be nice to score a next goal. Referee speaking to Maynard or Somersault and Latabadur. Ball into the box. Cleared out. Yeah, we need some goals, family. Come on, big Sunday evening, family. We need some goals. Ball at the top of the box, trying to get a shot off. Intercepted. Lambegisa plays it all the way back to Jamal, waiting goal. Reggaeboyz in possession. Easy like Sunday morning so far.
1-0 game. And Jamaica playing like they don't care who they play in the second round.
Junior, if you're speaking, you need to unmute yourself, family.
Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you, Junior. Ball, goal! Reggaeboyz with another one.
You not hear me?
Reggaeboyz with another goal. 2-0.
Offside.
Reggaeboyz up with another. Let's see if he's offside. I think he looks a bit close offside.
Check.
Yep. Offside, no goal on that one.
Benton, you not hear me?
Yeah. Reggaeboyz.
Yo.
Cheating the line, family. Reggaeboyz definitely cheating the line. Junior doing some audio check there.
Check.
See if our audio coming through. Well, no audio now come through.
No, but you're supposed to hear me, man. BM, you not hear me?
Reggaeboyz up. Reggaeboyz up 2-0. My audio is coming through. Junior audio.
Yeah, Benton, my audio.
Yeah, we can't hear you. I can't hear you, Junior.
Yeah, my audio coming through. Are you over by you? I'm gonna text you.
Reggaeboyz on the left side. And football family, again, the reason why we're having issues with the audio and streaming issues, we're out away from the studio. This is not our normal setup for the new subscribers. Normally but it's a holiday. We have a local holiday coming up here in the States, and so people just taking time spending with family. Reggaeboyz getting into the box. This should be a goal, and that is not offside. John Russell make it 2-0.
Yo,
and even though Junior's audio is off, man still a lick shot around a corner.
Yeah, people, we don't bet that down here, but.
And Reggaeboyz lighting up the flag as we headed close to halftime. Reggaeboyz up 2-0. Good goal from John Russell. Good pass in there as he scores his first goal for Jamaica.
Good goal.
You know what? Bag up aside. Sugar Boys, sorry. Send forth the sacrificial lamb. Leon Bailey again with some nice play. Leon Bailey with another, we count that one as an assist, right? Leon Bailey playing some good football.
Yeah, but that's definitely an assist. We know Benton down here, but that's definitely an assist.
Reggaeboyz.
As Benton check him speaker.
Yes. We have it.
Yeah, hear me now.
We have it resolved.
All right.
And the reason being, I turned off the speaker.
Hold on. Sugar Boy never try to score.
Yo, that's the engineer.
Why Sugar Boy try to score, man?
Them probably could have good work, very good block. Sugar Boys, penalty ref.
Why does drop himself like a roast breadfruit?
Yeah, come on. Let's see the replay. Very good play there from the Sugar Boys. Yeah, not a penalty. Definitely not a penalty. Let's see the shot there. Team effort blocked by Bernard.
No, they should have done better.
Halftime. Reggaeboyz 2, St. Kitts and Nevis, Jamaica 2, St. Kitts and Nevis 0. Also, USA playing TNT currently. TNT might get a fix up. It's currently 3-0. USA is leading TNT. Why, TNT, you have one job.
They just got a penalty. US scored on a penalty. Why, Imran, Imran, for the next 2 weeks, just get a yellow jersey and come join Team Jamaica, man.
Support the Reggaeboyz. Group D will play Group A. Of course, Reggaeboyz and is in Group A. USA and TNT are the other members of Group A. The winner of Group A will play the runners-up of Group D. Currently, the leading team in Group D is Guadeloupe. Guadeloupe playing some good football. And USA will play the runners-up team if the current results hold. USA will be facing Guatemala, the number 2 team in Group D. Canada would be on the outside looking in if current results hold, and if if the matches were played today.
As they should, because we talked on the Ballchat show about Canada and their federation problems. And I watched the game yesterday and the other day, and I can't tell if them purposely try to throw the game or they try not to win. And that's not the Canada we saw at the World Cup, right? This is not a whole new Canadian 11 like how Qatar is rolling out some young ballers. They're not rolling out a second or third string team. So what is it? Is it Concacaf has gotten so much better that we can play World Cup level football now that a World Cup team from 5 months ago show up and can't come out of the group? Are we playing that good of a football now, or is something going on in Canada?
I think the issue with Canada, yeah, there might be a mixture of things. The off the field issue is a contributing factor regarding the federation and the lack of funds and the worry about a potential bankruptcy that the federation leader said that they may have to file. Of course, that will compromise the programs and the work and the matches and whosoever. But I think Canada is also rolling out some young players. You saw quite a few players that you don't see on the field for them got some minutes. So they are trying some players out. And Canada also, I mean, let's be blunt. I mean, Canada goes as Alphonso Davies goes. And I mean, we don't say a one-man side, but it's close to a one-man side. I mean, his impact on the Canadian team is just, I mean, it's huge. And so with him not being there, he's a big miss.
Jeremy asking who is in charge of Canada body for GFF.
Who is in charge of what?
The Canada body, if it's GFF.
Jeff.
but for that joke aside though, one thing that this show is how fickle these federations are, because I'll be shocked if I hear that and Germany to play France, the striker not too bad in play France.
Jonathan David.
Yeah.
Jonathan David.
Said this was a big opportunity for Canada to win a trophy.
Yep. Maybe Canada should have rolled out a big team. Maybe. Now, granted, they're probably sorry, Julian. There are probably restrictions from clubs about how many minutes or how many tournaments they can play, because of course they play the Nations League. Maybe probably rather than play them in the Nations League, they should have zeroed in on winning this tournament, because they.
No, but maybe them can't pay them.
Yeah,
maybe the federation can't pay those players, right? So we don't know. But one thing it shows though is how fickle these football federations are, from the club level to the international level. We heard about during COVID, we heard about the Premier League clubs and the Italian clubs, how them saying how them losing money and not having fans coming through the turnstile, how much it's going to affect the bottom line. And we couldn't understand it. We were saying at the time, like, yo, 1 year worth of money for a multi-billion-dollar organization, we can't lose a year. Forget about the players. Think about the groundskeepers, the cooks, the people that work in the stadium that during COVID, all right, COVID are going, no fans can't come in. You can't pay those workers. So it shows how fickle the football structure is. And maybe it might bring back into question the wages players are making. I don't want to have that conversation. I don't want to count money in a player's pocket. But if a player is making $1 million a second or whatever, not million, but you know, when
making a lot of money. Yeah.
Thousands upon thousands of dollars. But
Yeah.
you can't sustain the organization if you go 3 months without fans coming through the turnstile. Something is wrong with that picture. And it's the same thing now happening with the federation. I think with the federations though, like how Canada, for example, Canada had them golden run this World Cup period gone, right? They should have hosted more games. That's how you make money. Host more games, have more events, create a vibe around that make Canadians want to spend money on you. The same thing Jamaica need to do. So let's see.
Yeah, football family, we're looking at the potential opponents for the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz will play Group D teams. Group D teams are Canada, Guatemala, Guadeloupe, and Cuba. Cuba is out. Canada is on the verge of probably, Canada is in trouble. So let's see if Canada will make it. They're sitting in third in that group. I just saw the highlights of the other Group A game, USA versus Trinidad and Tobago Junior, and Trinidad and Tobago looked like they decided that, them the on vacation. The defending is horrible, absolutely horrible. The right back, Mr. Jones, might as well Angus Eve just take him off and just keep it moving. And say, it's just not your idea, because he's having a lot of trouble on the right side. Regarding the Canadian issues, and we're talking about the Canadian issues around funds and a lack of funds with the Federation recently saying that they are bankruptcy may be an option. Bankruptcy may be something on the table. It just doesn't make any sense to me that you have, like you said, Junior, the golden generation, the team that just made it to the World Cup. Now, granted, they cost more money because you go and travel them, but also this is supposed to be a more attractive product, right?
Right.
And you have the women's team who's a powerhouse in CONCACAF.
Didn't they just get the title line? Sorry, but didn't they just get the equal pay thing?
I know they were negotiating at the same thing. I don't know if they came to any sort of resolution.
I think they even got it before the US. I might be wrong, but I think there was some resolution that there was some landmark resolution for the women, Canadian women. And
well, I guess you can't get equal pay if there's no money, brother.
I don't want to be that guy.
I mean, you can equal pay all you want.
Yeah, but I don't want to be that guy. But it feel like this is where the argument is going.
But you can, and football family, the Reggaeboyz game is at the half 2-0. The Reggaeboyz currently leading the Sugar Boys, St. Kitts and Nevis. We'll take a look at the stats in a second. Pretty much a dominant lay of the land for the Reggaeboyz. But, I spoke to some Canadians, the Ballchat podcast is notorious for doing research, underground research and historical data gathering. And so Ballchat, because engineers are research man, aka. And basically, at the end of the day, they said that the Canadians anecdotally said that it's a struggle to find the games of the Canadian men's team on TV. we're in an era with football now where the rights have been sold off to some streaming platform, and people tired of it, brother. You have to sign up for this streaming service, that streaming service, and it's the Canadian foot. You saw what the U.S. Women's U.S. Soccer Federation did. U.S. Soccer Federation said, "Yo, you know what? Turner Broadcasting, you have the rights. Our Warner Brothers, you have the rights. You can put it on all your platforms. There's HBO that's going to show some exclusive behind the scene documentaries. TNT going to get the games. It's an idea, and you would think that this is something that the Canadian Federation should be able to do, knowing the fact that they have such an attractive product with the men's national team doing so well and making it to the World Cup and the women's team.
But you see your word attractive. That's a key word because
Canada, well, attractive relative to Canada. Canada was always bugged before this.
No, but Canada is too big. Look at Canada is the size of the United States, give and take a couple miles here and there, right? And outside of Toronto, Vancouver, who else gonna watch football? If you really think about the vastness of Canada, right? Who's gonna watch football? You think about it outside of Toronto, outside of Vancouver, and I don't have the stats, but I don't think anybody anyway. Quebec, not Quebec. Well, about way up on that Canada name, cool. Is
I mean Ottawa as a French province.
Ottawa? Yeah.
I mean Quebec. I mean Ottawa is not the French. Which one? Montreal. I don't even know. But whatever is the province, the areas that you're marketing, you try and maximize your return. I mean,
but then in maximizing the return, you're talking about weather. You're talking about people having alternatives. Is football a big sport in Canada? Not only that, you have the big beer south of the border that sucks everything out of the atmosphere, right? Suck everything dry. So they are not going to give Canada an opportunity to build up them infrastructure.
Who?
USA.
What does USA have to do with Canada's infrastructure?
They have everything to do with it because MLS is a US product and Canada just have two teams in the MLS, right?
Yes.
But all the money go to the US. And them get a pittance to Vancouver and Toronto or whoever, or Montreal or whoever.
Montreal and Vancouver. I probably tend to disagree. I don't know exactly. You know, if you're going to blame the US, you want to support some evidence for that, which rightfully or wrongfully.
No, it's not necessarily blame, It's not necessarily blame, but it's capitalism at its best. As BM says, football is not that popular in Canada. Ice hockey and American football are bigger in Canada, which is true. You know,
but again, regardless of popularity, you know, if 10 people want to watch your sport, are you getting your sport to 9 or 10 of those 10 people? And based on what we are hearing from the Canadian sources, the Canadian Federation is not doing that.
But that's not on the Canada. That is not on the Canadian Federation.
Who else's responsibility is it?
That is on the individual networks in Canada. So all right.
Yeah, it's the network, but the Canadian Federation controls the Canadian football teams' TV rights agreements.
I don't think so.
Yes, you do, because just like the U.S. Soccer Federation.
You own the image. So somebody come to you and say, I want to stream your image. Okay, go ahead. But
yeah, so you're bidding it out.
But you have to have, all right. So that is like saying we're going to go to an auction. Yeah, you are the auctioneer, right?
Yes.
But if you're not a body for buy it, you can't start that. So going once, going twice, going thrice. Nobody's there to buy it.
Yeah, so you have TSN, which is a sport network in Canada.
Right.
You have CBC, other sports, and I don't know how the media landscape, and I could be wrong in terms of trying to get the media to buy the product.
Wait. You see what I go on with Damian Lowe?
What? No, I'm not so I go
Go
on.
on the stream. Quick.
No, fill
Nah.
me in. 'Cause I can't get over there.
Boy, I don't want nobody come Jonathan Majors me, but Damian
What?
Lowe have one little sister that we don't know. It's this will miss come on. As Jamaica is making multiple substitution. Yeah, Damian Lowe, one little cat here sit over side him in the stands.
So what's the problem with that?
BM saying a Damian Lowe girlfriend that.
So what the problem? What the problem is? What the problem?
Sorry, Crime Minister, some audio low. Hopefully the audio better now.
What's that? The Reggaeboyz back on the big up Crime Minister, big up to the entire Crime Minister and the Crime Minister nation, big up on yourself, except Manchester United side of it. Big up.
BM, I ask the same question to BM. I am asking the same question too.
Wait, hold on. Is this I didn't see the image. Is that Zion Williams sort of person? And it's a Damian Lowe with?
No,
Zion Williams.
more like she look more like a Kim Kardashian type.
Wait, so it's a modeling chick. We have come up in our world. So what is wrong with that? You mean Damian? Nana Lowe, big up yourself.
Which club Damian Lowe play for again? I need a refresher.
Philadelphia Union.
Philadelphia. You know who come from Philadelphia?
Andre Blake.
No, Amber Rose. It's the Amber Rose type.
A substitution, John Russell off, Daniel Johnson on for the Reggaeboyz. Second half started. Also off, Mikel Antonio off, Shamar Nicholson. Junior.
So John Russell score a goal, bust a dance, and then take him off.
Yeah, we don't want, brother, use a bench warmer. Don't matter with the dancing. Reggaeboyz, kick it from right to left. Black top, black shorts, and what? Green socks. And St. Kitts Sugar Boys in full red family.
Wow.
Bah, no, look a bit too close. Yo, at what point we want to see Whisper, brother? We are starting Whisper Brigade, you know. At what time we want to Whisper?
Anytime now. Hey, Crime Minister say, oh, Amber Rose reaching at this.
A good question.
Yo,
very good question.
Look for Amber Rose. Amber Rose is welcome anywhere around Ballchat. Those are the views of Junior and Junior only. Because Benton come like afraid of Amber Rose. You afraid of Amber Rose, Benton?
Junior, I will not touch that one with a 10. I am at work. Big up to the family. Let's see if St. Kitts make any substitution, Coach Huggins.
When Ballchat busted up, Amber Rose, guess what?
well, we can't forward. Now touch that one. Amar Bell on the left side. Picking up the ball. Good to see Amar Bell back. Junior, should Taxi get some more minutes on the field? And knowing that Amar Bell is a starter.
All right. So Benta, let's go down the points. You said should Taxi get more minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's 90-something degrees. Taxi fat.
Well, this could help with the weight loss program.
And a son.
Reggaeboyz just knocking it around family. Daniel Johnson. A little bit surprised that Daniel Johnson got in so early. Maybe John Russell picked up a knock.
I think that's signaling that Jamaica is cool. Them not chasing
a lock shop thing now.
Not really lock shop, but them not chasing the number one.
I mean, we're playing St. Kitts, brother. In fact, you don't even need to hold in midfield against St. Kitts. Just take out one and tell Latibador to go hold a seat.
I think we'll overthink this thing now.
And by the way, why the referee give a yellow card there to Mr. Roberts? Mr. Roberts got a yellow card.
Phantom. You know, you don't give yellow card to phantom tackles.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, having to catch him would have cleaned him up still, but
Yeah. Benton, a dangerous free kick. This is a Benton.
yes, that's a dangerous free kick. Bielian.
Well, let's say kids, man. Let's say kids. Anybody let them want to play cricket, man.
St. Kitts home or St. Kitts is Warner Park. St. Kitts and Nevis ball. Ball to Gray.
See that? See that?
Couldn't get the shot. Goal. Junior's stream is fast.
Mr. Bernard.
And Bernard scoring. I mean, DeMar Gray had that one lineup still. He cut inside. He wanted to get that shot off, but he couldn't. Yo, Dentist, we need some more substitutions.
The Manchester, hey boy, Ted Ag, make sure you see what going on.
Bernard is a Manchester United player who has been out on loan for the last, 5 years?
I don't recall. He's a Manchester United player. Good goal, he would.
Dejan Bernard, Manchester United own player, been at Manchester United since 2019, been on loan at Salford, Hull City, Portsmouth, and he will be back at loan to Mount Pleasant this year. Allegedly. But good goal. 3-0 Reggaeboyz up.
Hey, it's a wicked turn.
Wicked turn.
Good goal, youth.
Yo, you think that Sugar Boys can get 6?
Can get about 12.
All right, we can start. Start the party. 12.
The fourth one.
6. One more. Bug up. One more.
Wait, what Paris are deal with?
Time Paris trying to get in, family. Football family, the reason why it's not the normal background landscape and fancy on-screen display that the Ballchat family always run out is because we're out of town. We're on vacation. And so we're out of our normal studio settings. I mean, we're seeing images of one Mr. Hamir Hallgrimson, aka the dentist. I guess he's on the verge of winning his second game in charge of the Reggaeboyz. It's about time. It's about time. But you're seeing improvements.
Yo, I mean, regardless of the competition, and I said it, and look, we joke about the dentist, but again, when was the last time you see Jamaica play this confident of a football possession game against a team? It's been a while, Benton, be honest.
May I try to think? I mean, it's probably been a while, yes.
You remember the Gold Cup when Chippy, not Chippy, Ratty, when name? O'Neil Fisher?
O'Neil Fisher, yeah.
When he scored a goal from wheel to the 18.
Yeah.
That Gold Cup run is this Gold Cup run is very similar to that Gold Cup run, in my opinion. That Jamaica team was well balanced and everybody was just playing at the top of them game. I think that was the Gold Cup when after we went to Copa Cup.
Okay.
Right? And just straight into the Gold Cup. That's what Jamaica look like now. And
why DeMar Gray pulling out the styles, Junior.
Yeah.
The man I call like him a Ronaldinho. How many Rastafari go on around here? Yo, referee, dentist, take off DeMar Gray. Get some subs in. Time for Whisper Company field.
What about the Whisper again?
Leon Bailey, come on a seat.
Oh, sorry, Dewey. Sorry. Who did I drop on the body? Man, you man?
Yeah, them score a goal, Junior, so no need to defend. Good cover from Lambagisa. Delay the player. Group A action in Concacaf Gold Cup. Group A action. 2 teams will leave Group A, USA and Reggaeboyz, sitting in pole position to leave Group A. Group
Pole position, it
18.
done mental. It done.
It don't. TNT is getting a butter bruise from USA. What is it? Is it 4 yet?
I don't know, but
Give you a score update on USA still leading TNT 3-0. That is 54 minutes. They're in the 55th minute of that game. Reggaeboyz 3-0 here.
the man them and knock them ball, man.
Simple football. Ball sent right. Trying to get inside. I think that's Paris. Shot from the outside. Wide. Mr. Kahim Paris. Looking to get one off. Sub. We need the subs. I mean, Junior, that shot from Paris wasn't too far off, family.
Yeah. A little bit
yes.
ambitious, though. A little bit
ambitious. Yes, far off.
I was a little bit ambitious.
It's far off. Yes, it's far off. It was. Football family, remember to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Big up.
It costs nothing. It costs you nothing to hit subscribe.
Yeah, big up to the London Massive. What is it? 1 a.m. approaching 1 a.m. or after 1 in England. Big up to all the English Massive watching along. Big up. Reggaeboyz. Yeah. Chat both.
The man them ball. The man them look comfortable, man.
Do you take into context that the comfort and the level of display from the Reggaeboyz is solely down or is attributed to the opponent?
Yeah. But in the past, we have seen Jamaica being a better team and playing down to their competition.
Yeah, so there were a couple of things I had in mind coming into today's game. Not that my demands are anything, you know. But first and foremost is to see how how the level of display from the Reggaeboyz regarding the St. Kitts. I wanted something, a dominant performance. And they're definitely boss in the game. As St. Kitts players take a shot from way downtown, brother. Jamal Waite in goal. Andre Blake gets a day off to just go and put up his feet and relax.
How come I say Andre Blake with Theme Catty in his stands? What go on?
And Junior is speaking of Mr. Low, Nana Low. Reggaeboyz into the box again. A chance for it. Yeah, pass the ball to you. Yo. Junior, come on. That should be 4.
Hey, Whisper scored that, you know.
Boza. We need Boza to get a goal as St. Kitts players down, needing some assistance there. Look like the man get a lick in him family jewel family.
And Imran said Trinidad almost scored 2 goals.
Almost scored 2 goals. Well, they need to score 1 first, you know, Imran. Yeah, but with the almost thing now in our family, we need 1. Junior, regarding Boza, Shamar Nicholson. Of course, he's
a good save. That's a good save. To be fair.
Yeah, but regarding Boza, do you think that Dentist should think about going 2 strikers at some point, family? I mean, we know he likes.
I think they do play 2 strikers. I think Bobby
with Boza as one of the options.
No, because Boza and in my opinion, Boza and Antonio is too much alike.
Okay.
But that's the Trezeguet Henry problem that France had.
Well, they did win the World Cup, right?
Yeah, but they never played together. We've never seen a Trezeguet and Henry combination for France ever because they're too much alike.
Oh, yeah. Miscontrol there from Daniel Johns. The ball runs out for a throw. Football family, remember to subscribe to the YouTube page. Subscribe, smash the like button. Easy Sunday afternoon for the Reggaeboyz so far. Leading 3-0. Sugar Boys. First Gold Cup for St. Kitts and Nevis. So, I mean, they're coming along, family. They're heading in the right direction. Big up to President Reggaeboyz trying to squeeze one into. Shamar Nicholson was almost on the end of that one. Big up to the president of the St. Kitts Nevis Football Federation, Atiba Harris. We want to get Atiba on the show. We want to talk to him and discuss with him the growth and the things that they're doing down in St. Kitts. So we need to reach out and line up an interview with Atiba. Good youth, good youth. Had a very good career at the club level also. I think he played for Cadiz and a few other clubs. Also Real Salt Lake one time. So big up yourself, Atiba. USA still ahead of TNT in the other Group A encounter. Teams from Group A will take on, 2 teams from Group A will face the 2 teams from Group D. And then knockout round matches will start off on Saturday, July 8th. Quarterfinals will start on Saturday, July 8th. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage of the Reggaeboyz game, and we'll be back in the studio, family.
Yep. Yo, everybody forgot to play cricket, man.
Water break again as substitution.
It's not even water break. It was an injury. It was a quote-unquote injury.
Somersault coming off. Lewis coming on for Sugar Boy, St. Kitts and Nevis. Also another substitution being lined up.
This a brother will come off right now. They sit up on the ground. They're sit up on the ground. Liebird.
Liebird
look like a pace bowler, man.
Liebird and Hazel. I mean, West Indies could use a few good pace bowlers right about now.
And can somebody as Carrying Paris is coming, and Corey Burke is coming down for Carrying Paris. All right.
Yo, so why Whisper can't get that? Yo, let go Whisper, brother. Yo, I want to go to the dentist. Corey Burke is what? What is this? Corey Burke get game what here?
Baby Whisper can't play with what you the St. Kitts keeper. I want really go on about the football field.
St. Kitts keeper Archibald is down, needing some attention. James is off for St. Kitts and Nevis.
BM's a Judah baller. Corey Burke is coming on.
And I think Belgrove is on. Yes, Belgrove is on for St. Kitts and
be a cricketer.
Yeah, be a cricketers on for St. Kitts. But big up to the Sugar Boys. Can't continue doing the work, family.
Why he's like run out in life, like him don't 90 degrees. All right. All right.
We're in the 63rd minute. And by the way, those of you who are in the States, you can watch the game on Fox Sports 1. You also can watch the games on Fox USA versus TNT is on Fox. You also can stream the game on Fox Sports, providing that you have a cable provider who can log you in. Those of you who are looking for a Henry Morgan channel, is Hess Goal still up, family?
No, Hess Goal has been condemned by the FBI.
Okay, so Hess Goal is not it. I figure we link Regins to another Captain Morgan channel. Demar Gray. Junior, when Demar Gray and Leon Beal have come off, I feel, family.
I think that's where the whisper change is going to come in. Demar Gray never come off in a car. Demar Gray, look at him, stand up in a shadow, and him not coming out of that shadow. He's doing a little bit of tricks. I don't know. You don't want the cricketer them kick him down and then him just say, well, yo, I hate that he Everton calling and said, that's it, no more. No mas.
No more.
And St. Kitts is getting ready for a goalkeeper change. Lord have mercy.
Ball now to the Reggaeboyz. Reggaeboyz box trying to get one. Yeah.
Bailey doing a little bit too much though.
Yeah, I think Leon Bailey's confidence is up. Daniel Johnson. Look at the ball now, brother. Bailey. Watch out. And Amari Bailey took a shot from way down top.
So BM, look on Scory Burke and Nicholson now. Jamaica is now playing with two strikers. Because the two of them play the same way, they stand up in the same position, and look how the game will get stagnant.
Junior Scorberg can go as a winger. In Tapa's regime, he did go wide a few times. So I expect he can be deployed in the same manner.
Really, stopper.
Yeah, as a substitution goalkeeper. So why they never did start the backup goalkeeper? We know so the game was meaningless as goalkeeper.
Better, you know, we can keep on this.
No, we're not gonna dismantle them, Mr. Archibald. Good job, Mr. Archibald, Captain Archibald. I'm sure I give the backup keeper Jeffers the start, brother. And where am I on? Rugby, what? Is what? Rugby thing there? What them call them thing there? One of the Peter checks cap.
Lord of mercy.
Why does he have on this cap, family?
It look like him shot.
Yeah, I mean, can we get you to answer that question? You have to do some research on it.
Me? Maybe he had a concussion or something.
Yeah, maybe they have some issues, but I mean, if he has a concussion, then he probably shouldn't be playing.
BM says Burke can also play as a second striker. Why? At least get the first strike out.
Yeah. Still 3-0 between the Reggaeboyz and St. Kitts and Nevis. The Sugar Boys, TNT, still down to USA. USA leading TNT 3-0. Gold Cup, Concacaf Gold Cup, Group A action. Later on in Group B, Mexico will take on Qatar. Honduras will play Haiti. Haiti just needs to be Honduras. Ball through to Reggae. Yo, pass a bit the ball, brother.
Fabrizio Romano just tweeted.
Breaking news.
Romeo Lavia deal. They're in the race. Arsenal working on a deal for 15 days. No official bid from both clubs yet, but Liverpool FC has joined the race for Romeo Lavia.
Romeo Lavia of Southampton, and no relegated Southampton. Ball into the box as the Sugar Boys looking to try to get one on the board. Sugar Boys looking for a goal here, family. You know, I take two shots off a weight. Good save weight. Very good.
Have they scored any goals in the World Cup now, right?
I think they scored a goal against the TNT, you know. I think the TNT game ended 4-1, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they did. 3-1.
3-1, okay. So they did score a goal against TNT. And again, they have a left wing named Taekwon Terrell. Oh, he was a lively player. Joel Latabadur is down. Seems like he needs some medical attention, family.
Why like Whisper I can't play?
Well, you know, say according to Bullet, probably Whisper will play anyway still. Also, other news, major news in the world of football. Since you brought up Liverpool, big up to the Liverpool nation. I think Liverpool secured the services of one Mr. Is a Subsky. And they paid £70 million, activate his release clause. I think he completed his physical earlier, either yesterday or let me see if I get this. Oh. Let me get the confirmation. And big up to Patrick Vieira. Patrick Vieira is the new head coach of Strasbourg. Big up yourself, Patrick Vieira. Yes, Szoboszlai is now the new player at Liverpool. He says, quote, "I'll be number 8 as I have tattooed from Steven Gerrard. That was a reason why he was one of the biggest when I was a child. Klopp, yes, he called me. It's true. I said it's okay. It's going to be a very good thing. Everything was perfect," end quote. Mr. Szoboszlai, I guess we have to learn the pronunciation of this brother name. But he was one of those talked about players. Another hydration break in the game, family.
And
In
the
the
United
Reggaeboyz.
States is now leading Trinidad 4-0.
Let me say Trinidad better watch himself. They might get 6.
Hey, the Jamaican Sterling, the Trinidad Sterling are commander.
Yeah, and I think Kyle, what's his name? Ivory should be on the field. The number 20 should be starting. And the boy Angus Eva put on the man now after another game dead. Okay. Yo. I guess you know what it is what it is. I think he plays for Sporting Kansas in the MLS.
The man shot doing a bit done.
Yeah, but I mean lower center of gravity, family. It has nothing to do with it.
Has everything to do with it.
Also, other news, football family, we just want to make sure we big up to United because I guess they will be better this year. Mason Mount to United is officially concluded. Mason Mount is a Manchester United player, £55 million plus 5 million add on. Junior, I don't know who is gonna leave at Chelsea when this transfer window closes.
And remember I said it, and people, if it's the first time listening to Ballchat, every Sunday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. during the club season, we have our pilot show, our main show. Chelsea is going to be the main Premier League contender next year. Remember I said it.
Junior, everyone's a Premier League contender in the offseason.
That is true, but Chelsea is going to be up there when it's all said and done. Remember I said it.
All right. We'll remember that as we restarted in Santa Clara, California. Hot day at the office. Reggaeboyz 3-0 over St. Kitts, the Sugar Boys. Also on other news, and AC Milan fans, close your ears. Word is one Mr. Christian Pulisic has agreed to join AC Milan. So, I mean, AC Milan is turning into the American team. Yunus Musa is also on the verge of transferring to AC Milan per multiple reports. I like Yunus Musa. I think he could be a good addition to AC Milan's midfield. Here comes the Sugar Boys on the left side. Junior, any thoughts on Pulisic's potential transfer to AC Milan, family?
The skeptic in me, or no, the cynic in me, as cynical as I want to be, would say that's a perfect league for Pulisic. It is not as demanding. But the question would still remain, can he stay healthy? You know, and AC Milan is going to require a lot more from him than Chelsea did, in my opinion. So, you know, I would have rather seen Pulisic go to a Lazio or
Not to just interrupt your family. Simmons on for Maynard. St. Kitts made another substitution. Sorry, go ahead, family.
Yeah, so I think AC Milan might be a little bit too high for him, because the expectation is going to be high.
Reggaeboyz breaking away down the right side, trying to get one goal. For that.
Daniel Johnson, for that.
So we had Daniel Johnson score. I mean, Wagwan, Shamar Nicholson can't get one.
But the keeper really a study.
I mean, and we're seeing images of Coach Austin Huggins. Huggins is like, it is what it is.
No, hold on,
The coach.
Better.
Four runs. 4 runs. Yo, big up the head coach of St. Kitts and Nevis, Austin Huggins, who pretty much says it is what it is, family. It is what it is. No, I mean, the
man. Question. So let me ask you, since you Benton is leading the Whisper Coalition, how do you see Whisper fitting into Chelsea?
Where is Whisper fitting into Chelsea? Whisper is probably going to end up on loan.
Okay. So how do
probably going to end up on?
How do you see Whisper fitting into in that Wolves?
No, not even Wolves, not even Premiership loan. I mean, I think you need to get minutes. He's a young kid, you know. I mean, remember I said his level of football is at Phoenix Academy. Big up yourself, my brethren. And Phoenix Academy management, whatever said, they are the best, but big up yourself. And KC, Dakar Soccer football. So Whisper need to play some club football now. And ultimately, I mean, starting a championship. I mean, what Chelsea has done is that they've sent quite a few of their young players. Chelsea is stacking up a lot of young players. Mr. Cascadi, who we saw in the U20 World Cup, he was on loan at Reading, had a good season with Reading. Reggaeboyz, 5 that! Yo, run up. Score. Junior, you can't stop it, and the goalkeeper is injured. Hold on, this is a substitute. Hold on with the goalkeeper, Bridget. Hold on. And we've seen a lot of Reggaeboyz. Yo, brother, you want a bigger shirt? The shirt that's too small.
Hey.
Yo, boy, one bigger size, brother. Yo, I can say if a new jersey run out, the man them could have just say, boy, if I did old jersey, he could have said, boy, yo, an old jersey. But the man really go buy that? And a new jersey? No, sir.
Hey, my jersey I reach Friday and I really hope it fit.
I hope an extra large you get, family. extra large. Yo, nah, man, somehow we need to accept ourselves and say, well, we cannot fit in certain garments, certain shirt size, you know?
According to Craig Butler, this is from our BM. According to Craig Butler, Whisper is ready for EPL football.
Craig Butler play EPL football.
Well, Whisper, it based on you Whisper fans assumptions and your guys
No man, championship.
No, but you guys said Whisper Bibi Gardner Whisper is a bigger talent than Bibi Gardner. Bibi Gardner went straight to Premier League from high school, right?
Yeah, all right. So we're Bolton Wanderers there right now. Which has nothing to do with Bibi Gardner, but he was out. No, but Bibi Gardner was a starter in our team, the Reggaeboyz. Whisper can't even get 2 minutes. This is me deal with. So maybe he's a bigger no man. Championship football. I think championship football will serve him well. Get some minutes because it's not just about playing football, you know, it's about adapting to the culture, the environment.
Yes.
Yes, the pace of the game. Yo, when winter start bite and man and say training for go on is a different thing too. I mean, you can't just take off yourself and say, I gotta check your girl, because now it's a professional business. Dear Casey, you can tell Ludlow Bernard or the coach of a Casey, say, yo, daddy, I check me look at one girl. So
Hold on. Sorry, mate, I'm not cutting, but Bibi played 3 years in the championship. So I thought Bolton. Big up BM for the correction. So Bibi, Bolton wasn't a Premier League team.
Championship team. I really big up to BM, the stats man, you know, championship team, and they got promoted to the EPL. So remember your scammer manager, Sam Allardyce. That's how he cut his teeth.
So BM, we're giving you a precursor to move for your score, Come on.
Junior, you have a problem in Scoreberg. He scored a goal. Ball into the box. Send Kiss on the verge. A block. Very good block. My youth, when you don't take your time and score in 1 goal, brother, you get a chance to score 1 goal.
Hold on. Better.
Yeah. Just easy, brother.
Six runs.
I mean, we're part of the Caribbean and, you know, we don't want butter bruise nobody. Make him score a 1 goal and easy and go home in peace. But just calm down now. Shaja.
6 runs.
Big up to man like Romain Sawyers, who've always put in the work. I think Romain Sawyers is with Cardiff now.
Yeah. So BM. So we next year, our next season, we're gonna introduce a feature where we'll give ourselves yellow card or red card for certain comments. So you know, Benton always make some some little comment where you have to sit down and shake your head to?
Cardiff, yes. Romain Sawyers was with Cardiff. 6 love. 6. Yeah, wait a minute. All right. Yeah, go ahead, Junior. Sorry.
Yeah, so what implement the card feature next year?
Yeah, man.
Like,
I mean,
like me get that bad stat about Bibi going straight to the Premier League. What are you looking at?
yeah, man. Championship. This is where I need to cut him teeth and just hopefully the support from loved ones will be around him, because football is one thing, you know. I mean, there's the family aspect, you know, because at the end of the day, you want to go home to people taking care of you, making sure that mentally you're good, you eat well, you know. You can't eat dry bone and go play ball. That not work. It's me I say. You need to maintain good nutrition and health and everything there. So you need a support system so you can get some good Jamaican food and all them. I'm sure it's a bullhead that will take care of them things there. Yeah. Corner kick to the Reggaeboyz, 5-0. Group A, Concacaf Gold Cup action. USA was leading TNT 4-0 last check. It's also 5, coming like USA versus Jamaica in a shootout thing. All right, USA score 5-6, Jamaica 6. So far, man, Missy. St. Kitts and Nevis first Concacaf Gold Cup. So
I don't like the fact that Demari Gray and Leon Bailey playing the whole 90 minutes. No, the next game is 6 days away, in all fairness. So, but
yeah, what is the objective of this, Junior? And that's what's the objective of this, Junior, of them playing this 88th minute and Bailey and Gray still on the field?
I don't know. As Nicholson should have scored that a while ago, but why this keeper?
I mean, what are we trying to prove? What, you trying to pad their stats?
Maybe they are the ones that are leading the team. I don't know. They call their own shots.
Maybe. Big up to Ethan Pinnock family and big up to the entire Ethan Pinnock household over in the UK. Ethan Pinnock. Whisper come in. Leg of the man. Ethan Pinnock's wife gave birth. And so he didn't join up with the club with the Reggaeboyz. So hopefully his wife is doing well. Let's see if Ethan Pinnock will join up with the quarterfinal stage. Demar Greer.
What is that ex keeper, come on?
And Reggaeboyz is also making a sub. Boyz Clark. Yes, Boyz Clark. Good looking goalkeeper. I need to get some minutes. Why not? Good looking goalkeeper and get some minutes. Whisper is weird. So who else left on the bench? I just them sub them I make.
But he did make a whole heap of subs before, right? Himself, Daniel Johnson. Who else?
This is his fourth sub. You don't have one left.
No, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Both are Poorberg.
Johnson.
Both
Nicholson. Okay,
Daniel Johnson, yeah.
Nicholson, Johnson, Whisper. Watch a fight.
Big up Daniel Johnson. Big up, that's leadership. Big up Daniel Johnson. Tell the man say you can't make them tackle in the 81st minute, B.
Yeah, but you're not going like you don't want to back up a man, brother. I don't want to come to them things.
Take the back up and go on.
But Junior, yep. Very strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a countryman tackle at the event time.
Yeah,
watch it. And the man face roll up to you. It's like he must say, yo. Yeah, that's some Westmoreland tackle.
No. So where you think it's player took up the ball for? I'm take up the ball for. How are going to say?
If that's a foul, it should be a throw-in. It wasn't a foul.
As a throw-in, okay. Reggaeboyz is trying to force it with it. Remember, just to remind listeners, later on, Mexico versus Qatar, Haiti versus Honduras, Group B action. Victory for Haiti, they booked their place. Mexico has been outstanding under Jaime's interim manager, Jaime Lozano.
Hold on.
And the referee is going to check.
So Garfield's a dangerous player, red card.
The referee is going to check. Oh,
So maybe Daniel Johnson was right to react the way he did.
Is that really a red card, though?
Nah. I'm going to win the ball first. That's nothing. Him foot roll up on the ball and the studs hit Bill knee. But that's not a high tackle. Him get the ball first. He just looked bad.
I guess, as you always say, when the referees go to the booth, there's a chance for them to reverse. I think the data suggests that they usually flip. Did he issue a yellow card?
No card. So maybe
no card.
He never even call a foul. So maybe he can get a yellow card, but that's not.
So so he didn't even call a foul because he awarded a throw. So now he got called to the booth by VAR. He reviewed the play.
Prime Minister said he got no part of the ball. Really?
And referee says throw in.
Yeah, it's not a foul. Yeah.
Oh, you mean not getting no part of the ball, Prime Minister? You're drunk? Yeah, Prime Minister drink rum on Sunday evening. Could I squeeze?
That the better if we go bowl. Go to fast pace bowling, man.
No, I can't swear say so the ball end up where it is. Wait, Prime Minister drink rum over yard, brother.
Yeah, 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. Throw into the Reggaeboyz.
He said give the ball but excessive force.
Okay.
And it looked bad. It looked bad, but I don't think that's even a foul.
Yeah, the man them saying a baby things. It's a big man things. Take tackle.
BM said the ref said kids not going anywhere. Make the man them play. Big up Marco Pratt.
Reggaeboyz 5, St. Kitts 0. Remind listeners, Mexico versus Qatar later on. I hope Qatar don't win a single game.
Why you bad man Qatar so far, brother?
Why are they here, Junior? Why are they here?
That's a partnership them had with Concacaf.
Well, thank you. Yeah, end the partnership, no. Now maybe Barbados will enjoy the slot.
Barbados.
Curacao would have gladly enjoyed the slot. Curacao would have gladly enjoyed the slot. Suriname would have gladly enjoyed the slot. Why is Qatar here? Go on, I hope, fix them up. 6. Go on, go play Asian Cup, brother. Play in your federation competition. We see our World Cup. Shot from the Reggaeboyz and over the top. I guess
Why Nicholson no one score?
All right, looking ahead, family, Reggaeboyz will, based on things, Reggaeboyz will end Group A in 2nd position. Group A teams will march on to play Group B teams. Group D teams that are currently leading Group D. You have Guadeloupe. Football family, check out the goal from Guadeloupe's Baron yesterday. What a beautiful goal Baron scored. It was a beauty. Man, a pirouette into the entire Cuban defense. Guadeloupe is leading that group. Guatemala 2nd and Canada in 3rd. The good thing for Canada is that they're playing Cuba the final match there. I don't know if Cuba will have a squad the final match there. The Cuban players probably take for themselves after last night. Yeah. Cuba already lost 4 players from the squad. So let's see if any more Cuban players decide that's a foreign thing, runoff thing.
Yo, it was just good control, youth. I whisper that. Control, youth. I look at Corey Burt now. Watch him. Jeez.
For a second, I say, good ball, Whisper. Good ball. Hey, if that was Kingston College Whisper, he must shoot it. if we was playing schoolboy football, I'm a cut in and take a shot.
Yo,
I'm gonna play big man football.
yo, it's a wicked control on third still, you know.
Yeah, good control, good touch. I mean, the youth have talent, you know. We know say some says overhype and some says high, but the youth have talent. Let's see mentally how he navigates. The youth have talent, you know. I wish him all the best.
Corey Burke is gonna mess up the man.
But brother, you said Whisper's control was good, but you saw Corberg first touch, push the ball so long.
You said the man gonna mess it up.
New York Red Bulls, Corberg.
BM said Whisper stop the wild man the ball. Marcus said, mental, remember Qatar give your boy a World Cup.
Marcus said,
remember Qatar give your boy a World Cup. See, there go bail it down.
I mean, come on now. Come on. I mean, Messi earned that, brother. Outstanding. No, God go with him on Inter Miami in the MLS.
BM says since Burke left Philly, he hasn't been the same.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't really been following him up with New York Red Bulls. As an Atlanta United fan, I don't like any team from New York, whether it's in New York. Go on, Whisper. Done the fussy. I mean, what them? Yo, pass back about shot youth. Yo, brother, come on, what else that brother do? What Nicholson do? Nicholson just take a ball from the man. Yo, Nicholson leave ball alone, brother. And kick shot from wheel.
And look for Whisper's reaction though. Like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, all right. No, I not condone the behavior there, you know, as a young sign I team, you know. Me not condone the behavior. You should Whisper need to respect his elder. Ball sent wide. Reggaeboyz into the box. Food you, what the pass the ball now? Yo, and so this is something where dentists have to kind of weed out and just kind of tell them on and say, yo, brother, even though you're leading 5-0, every man now have to score. Pass the ball.
Whisper look goal too, you know. Marcus Burke and Lukaku have the first touch of a rapist. Yeah, man.
Yo,
what coach used to talk like that, man.
I don't want to know, you know, yo, we have a lot of ladies watch the ball game, you know. And we don't want to promote them speeches. Clean up them talk there, you know. We don't want to get me too around here. Big up to the family, you know. Lukaku's touch is just horrible. But big up Lukaku.
It's not just horrible. It is a touch of a rapist.
Okay. All right. Those are the views of Junior and Marco Pratt and not Ballchat.
Well, hey, say kids coach, I think some boy, I bet I'm go play one day international.
And we're seeing Corey Burke goal. You know, it's a decent goal. A good goal, you know. I mean, good goal. Good goal. Football family, let me see if I can tell you when the Reggaeboyz next game will be. I don't know the opponent yet, but I might be able to look at the schedule. So Reggaeboyz will be the runners-up in Group A. They will play Group D winners on July 9th in Cincinnati.
Well, that's Sunday.
So next Sunday, so get the watch along.
No, it's Sunday? Sunday, yeah.
All right, July 9th we have a calendar right as a family.
Sunday.
Yeah, next Sunday. So next Sunday again. And let me tell you the time. July 9th, Group A winners, Group D runners up. So what? 1700 at 5 p.m., right? Or what, 1700 hour? 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. Eastern time. The Reggaeboyz. All right, so we are doing a watch along next week Sunday then. Potentially, as it stands, the Reggaeboyz will be looking at Guadeloupe. Let's see if Canada can squeeze in. Canada will place Cuba. I do expect Canada to beat Cuba. It'll be interesting, Junior, if Guadeloupe plays so well and don't end up making it to the next round, as long ball into the box from St. Kitts headed out by the Reggaeboyz. Because Guadeloupe can not make it out of that group, right? Guatemala could beat them and Canada could beat Cuba, and then that's it for Guadeloupe.
Yeah, but then if you don't deserve to go to second round if
Yeah, this is true. This is true. Long ball into the box. Boyz Clark probably should have taken a little bit more command here shot, but Boyz Clark with a quick throw out. Well, Boyz Clark do. Am I try to get our next man a goal? Am I try to get Whisper a goal? Yeah, it's the 95th minute. We might throw the ball so quickly out.
Why am I just so far out of the box?
Sugar Boys into the box. Shot. Block. Sugar Boys almost football family, remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
You think Boyz Clark don't grow yet?
Huh?
You think him don't grow yet?
No, no. I mean, I think he's a talented goalkeeper. Have a lot of talent. I like his game. Watch him, I think, in the tournament in Honduras. I was somewhere in Central America. Whisper, yo. Lambegisa. Whisper back to Lambegisa. Lambegisa sending over to Daniel Johnson. What's Johnson back heel to Whisper with a shot. Block. Well, Whisper, look at goalie. What? Yo!
The man put the ball on the platter for Nicholson.
No, Boza salt. Him salt. It come like Boza went to back road too.
Why Boza live a back road, you know? So BM say we're leading 5-0 and Boza cussing Whisper. Boza can't talk to Whisper right now. Yeah. Whisper put the ball on a plate for him.
I mean, he's just in a bad spot. I mean, Whisper is the flavor of the month, you know. We're not going to dash with Shamar because Whisper is the flavor of the month.
Shamar dashed with Jamaica when Jamaica needed them for the World Cup qualification last time, remember?
So we're not going to dash. I think the pool, the more players you have a healthy competition. Why Boyz Clark, quick out time goalie. Yo, we talk about a sweeper keeper. All over family. Reggaeboyz 5. We'll look at the stats, but we don't really have to go through the stats because the only stats that matter is the goal and Reggaeboyz. And Nicholson now is complaining to the referee about what? Why should I get a penalty? Leon Bailey, Corey Burke. USA defeated Trinidad 6-0. USA won the group 7 points, a goal difference of plus 12. Weird. A plus 12 goal difference? Yeah, because I'm scored two Caribbean teams, they defeated 6-0 each. Good day at the office for the Reggaeboyz. Going into the next round with some momentum. You know, we knew that St. Kitts wasn't gonna be a tough competition based on the results. But ultimately you still have to go out and play the football game. And I thought they went out very professional, business-like sort of display. First, win the game and not just won the game, but handsomely, resoundingly, you know. So that's what you want. That's what you expect. This is what championship or winning teams do. You build a culture of winning, and you know, it doesn't matter the opponent, you go out and you execute the plan and win football games.
Right, and I think this is another step forward for Jamaica football, where all right, we know that Mexico, America, Canada, they are the toast of the region, right? And then down in that second tier, you should have the Panamas, the Costa Ricas, the Jamaicas. Jamaica needed to establish themselves in that bracket that they are in, and also establish that they are knocking on the door for the top echelon of Concacaf. And I think they did. We know for a fact now that Jamaica the best side in the Caribbean. Is that understood?
I mean, currently, yes, they are the best team. And by Caribbean, we're not just speaking the English-speaking Caribbean, right? We're speaking the entire island. I mean, currently, yeah. I mean, yeah. Jamaica should be number one in the Caribbean, CFU, Caribbean Football Union. Guadeloupe may have something to say about this. I mean, Martinique also may have something to say about it, but they will have to play each other. But pound for pound, right now, the Reggaeboyz should be number one. Let's see if they do play Guadeloupe. It should be an interesting matchup, without a doubt. Guadeloupe is playing some good football.
And BM says, I hope USA and Mexico don't go to another final. This Gold Cup is setting up. I don't think USA and Mexico will meet in the final, but I do think one of them will be in the final. And I think I believe in Jamaica. I'm starting to believe, but I would not be surprised if one of them win it between USA and Mexico. I will come out and I'm going to say, you see it, the bias referee, bias this, bias that, some lucky flopsy goal. And I see that happening for USA or Mexico. I would love for Jamaica buck the trend and win this tournament. I really do. But my question now is, if Jamaica buck the trend and win the Gold Cup, is that a Gold Cup too early? Because there's another Gold Cup before World Cup, right? Pretty sure there's another Gold Cup before World Cup. Is it every 2 years? I'm back every year now.
Every 2 years.
Yeah. So there's another one. I would rather win the next Gold Cup. The next Gold Cup is the one I want to win. If we can win this Gold Cup and the next Gold Cup, let's do it, right? But I am worried a little bit about us overachieving this Gold Cup, and then we take our foot off the gas in the momentum that we're building. Because ultimately the priority is making it to the World Cup, right?
Yeah, I mean, you play foot. Life is life. You plan for the future, you learn from the past, but you live in the now. I mean, personally, I don't care about World Cup 2 years from now. My objective is, and again, the Reggaeboyz, I cannot remember the last trophy Jamaica won. I mean, I'm sure BM will tell us. Please, someone will tell us. But if you have a chance to win a regional tournament, a Concacaf Federation tournament, you win it. And I mean, why not? If not now, when? I mean, so your team is healthy. You're scoring goals, because there are a couple of things that not only on the defensive side is Jamaica is solid. They played a makeshift backline tonight with Mops and Bernard. And so they, granted it's the Sugar Boys again, but at the end of the day, you still have to play the ball game. And they kept a clean sheet. Now, the preferred starting in center box would be, Ethan Pinnock and Anana Lowe. And so you're building a bigger squad and you want to win trophies and win games ultimately. So I don't care about Gold Cup down the road. Win something now.
All right.
Win right now, because that would also, from the financial standpoint, maybe that should make Mr. Ricketts and company and Dennis Strong, Gensec, said, look, we have a product to potential investors, potential sponsors. Says, look, we have a product that you can invest in. Here's a trophy. Here's something that's, tangible that we can, lean on.
And I think that is key. And BM says if we win this Gold Cup, we can send our B team to the next tournament. World Cup qualifiers is in fall 2025. True. But I think that last part you say is key, because regardless of the outcome of this Gold Cup,
Jamaica, Junior, yeah, they're showing the highlights. of the Trinidad US game, the man, the brother chop out the Trinidad goalkeeper all time shots. Yo, hold on. What is, you know how goalkeepers supposed to lie down and try use your hand and block up his foot or whatever. Someone the goalkeeper get chopped all time shots, brother. All right, sorry, go ahead.
No,
All
you
right.
go.
No, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue on the conversation, the
No,
reasoning
this rough.
regarding
This
the
rough.
record.
Rough. Yeah, but is you watch it. And what BM says is key. Like, all right, you win this Gold Cup, you send the B team for the next Gold Cup. All right, fine. But you'll be exiting the Gold Cup, going straight into World Cup qualifications. Next Gold Cup, America sending them big side, kind of getting ready for World Cup qualifications, right? I think no, Jamaica should be more attractive commodity to bigger sides. We're not supposed to have any problems playing a practice game, right? Teams out there are supposed to want to play against a Jamaica. With what Jamaica is showing in the World Cup now, which can only serve to make us be better. Because again, we need games to be better at the end of the day.
So how about you start by winning this tournament?
Winning the tournament is good from a financial aspect, but I think Jamaica has won, and I know some people say it's still too early. You can't get up and say that no, because Jamaica can go lose the quarterfinal next Saturday, and they will say it's a failure. But it's not necessarily that. Jamaica has done well this so far, and has raised their stocks in the region, in my opinion.
Yeah, and you made a big point regarding don't let's probably just kind of let's not get carried away here. You beat St. Kitts and Nevis, the Sugar Boys. No goal difference at the end of the tournament, -14. You beat Trinidad and Tobago, -6 goal difference. So you're winning games that you're supposed to win. So that's a good start. And so the real test now starts in the next round, right? So, but you have to play the games that's in front of you. And so the signs that we're seeing, they're positive. Should have won the game against the USA, missed opportunities there. So the ultimate question now is now that you go into more in this tournament, now that you go into more critical games, must-win games, when the pressure is going to be on next level, how does your team adapt to that scenario where the competition is going to be a little bit more difficult? How do you adapt to the team? So I want to see this team get tested and how they respond truly to the test. So that's the ultimate thing.
I agree with you, and I share the same belief. But a part of it for me is, from my perspective, is there's always a fear about Jamaica being Jamaica. You see how Haiti turned up against Mexico and just did the most Haitian thing ever after beating Qatar in the first game. They come out and just hated on the second game. There's a fear of Jamaica reverting back to the old time Jamaica, where you beat who you're supposed to beat comfortably, but then when you get tested, you go out there and lay an egg. I don't think this Jamaica team have to worry about that. I think this Jamaica team is a different build team. I think this Jamaica team have a different chemistry. I think it's a little bit different. In the past, we never we love Tupper, but in the past, I always ask a question when you look at certain things on the field and you say, who is really leading this team? I don't think we have that. I don't think we really have that question. No, I don't think we can legitimately go out there and say there is a question mark about the leadership or the direction of the team on the field, right? You can't go out there and say Leon Bailey can go out there and do what he want, do as him please. There is a team aspect to this team right now that I am happy about, and I'm looking forward to seeing them play against Guatemala or Guadeloupe. It don't matter. Even if Canada want to come in and win the group, come play with what we beat, you know.
No, but and I definitely understand the sentiment that there's a segment of the fan base, Reggaeboyz fan base, that do worry about this team being them, kind of defaulting back to the old habits. And like what we saw with Haiti against, after they were excellent against Qatar, and we saw what happened against Mexico. But ultimately, winning solves some of those things and setting the standard and demanding, and pushing. The coaching staff, Hal Grimson and company, John Wall and Garden, they have to keep setting that standard, no slacking off. Let's go. Doesn't matter who the opponent is, but you keep pushing. Right. And ultimately, I think if you set the standard and you maintain it, I hate to pivot to Pep, but Pep sets a very high standard at Man City or wherever he coaches. And whosoever is in that setup is either you meet the standards or you don't. And then that kind of breeds success around the team. You win football games, this is the standard. And if a man don't want to adapt to the standard, you go on a road. Yeah. So the worry about defaulting back to the old habits, we just have to remain to see why the Trinidadian keeper. Hey, pack up the plane. We'll go home. Because Trinidadian keeper need to go home. Back to TNT, brother. The man get but yeah, the standard just have to be maintained, high standard, and no sort of half stepping when whatever the opponent, and they didn't today. The old Jamaican team, to some aspect, would have probably just default back against a team like St. Kitts, but they scored a lot of goals, which is quite refreshing to see a Jamaican team scoring this many goals in consecutive games. Games against Trinidad and Tobago, games against Mexico, against tonight against St. Kitts and Nevis. So it doesn't matter the opponent. You're going to need to score goals. So this is good. It's a good sign. TNT and St. Kitts, their tournament is over. Time for go home at them yard. St. Kitts, of course, played in the preliminary game, got over Curacao. Many people thought Curacao would have got into that preliminary tournament and eventually be a competitor. Trinidad and Tobago didn't play in the prelim tournament, got a bye-in because of the suspension or the sanction handed out against Nicaragua. Nicaragua was subsequently suspended and eliminated from the tournament. Trinidad got a pass straight to the group stage. These two teams now exit. Junior, your final assessment of where things are for St. Kitts football and TNT football, and positive, just a couple positive or negatives, things that they need to work on as they go back and get ready for Nations League.
That kind of tie into BM question. They said, are you surprised with the state of TNT football is in? And TNT had FIFA VP Warner and their football is struggling years later. I think TNT and St. Kitts, they're on different levels. I think TNT is Jamaica is way ahead of TNT right now. In terms of development, in terms of preparation. TNT is just as ahead of St. Kitts as Jamaica is ahead of TNT, in my opinion. But I think TNT and St. Kitts are in similar positions in terms of where do we go next? What did we learn from this Gold Cup? Yeah. What really was the goal of this Gold Cup? I think both of them had the same goals. Go out there, perform your best, do what you can. The game between each other would be our only chance of getting points, realistically speaking. Yes, we beat Jamaica in a Jamaica months back, but that wasn't the same Jamaica. I think now, going forward, both TNT and St. Kitts, they have something where they can grow on and build on. It doesn't feel good right now, but they need the support of the federation. They need the support of the country. This is where Jamaica has always been at every Gold Cup when they go out and fail, then get kicked out of the quarterfinals, reach wherever and lose. and they say, okay, what's next? We're gonna wait to World Cup qualifiers, or we're gonna wait until the next World Cup to go figure out what we're going to do, or we're gonna wait till Nations Cup. I think TNT and St. Kitts, the rebuilding continues. You guys know where you are in the region. You played against two of the top teams in the region, two of the top 6 teams in the region. You know what the gap is, and you have 3 years, 2 years, give and take, to close this gap, right? That is what we're working on right now. How does every day we get a little bit closer, knowing that these teams that we just played against, America just gave 6 love, you just lose to Jamaica 3-1, or you just lose to Jamaica 5 love. When you put in 80% of work, Jamaica put in 80% of work as well. That means you, Trinidad and St. Kitts, the federation will have to put in more work than Jamaica is putting in, than America is putting in, just so you can catch up. It's just common sense, right? So if you are serious about your football, like BM is asking, are we surprised with the state of TNT football? No, we're not, because we followed it, we chronicled it for the last couple of years on Ballchat, when FIFA have to step in and mash them up, and look at them now. I can say they have made great growth and great and gotten to a high position, higher than I expected. They just need to maintain this momentum, and you never know. You never know what can happen in the next 2 years.
Yeah, I mean, the TNT Federation, Football Federation, it's run by a normalization committee appointed by FIFA. There was financial issues, and, allegedly things are improving. We don't see the book, so we don't know. At least I don't know. But overall,
FIFA standards.
Well, you don't know if FIFA is the bench is the gatekeeper. So if them say the standard's good, then you just run through it, run through the gate. But I think for TNT, the Soca Warriors, this is overall maybe somewhat of a disappointing tournament. But it's in the totality of things where they were a couple years ago. This is a trend in the right direction. Angus Eve, keep building, keep recruiting players, keep scoring the globe for TNT related players. Angus Eve also has to keep growing as a manager because he made some errors. I mean, again, I think the Trinidad Sterling should be playing in this team. And so, the future looks bright for TNT's football. It's just that those who are in charge need to make sure they stay the course and get some of the administrative things resolved. As for St. Kitts, administratively, St. Kitts, I think, is fine. I mean, Atiba Harris, the president of the Football Federation, seems to be doing a decent or good job with St. Kitts. I mean, based on what I've seen and what others have seen and said, it seems like Atiba Harris is somebody that they think that can maybe even become a Concacaf president one day. This is the sort of aptitude and attributes or skills that this youth is showing. So I just think for St. Kitts, the division, the community, the local leagues has to now get the injection of funds, because a lot of their players play in the local league. So they have to get, that's where their football are gonna be. You don't have the talent exported overseas like a Jamaica or Trinidad, where you can heavily go recruit. So now they need to be more committed on improving the quality of the league. And based on what I've seen, they're doing stuff like that. So I just say, God, but can't come a tournament, come get 6 love, and that is foolishness. Defensively, things need to be better. Big up to all the family, boy. Yo, me hungry, Need to eat a plate of food. Need to eat a plate of food, but I'm hungry.
Road. But you don't know, people. The watch along, the holiday edition, for all those who, it's a holiday, regardless of what people want to feel about the political side or which side of the fence you're on. It's a holiday. We had a holiday, enjoying some football, about to watch Mexico game now. So you don't know, we don't have up the screen right now, but hit the subscribe button. We'll see you on YouTube. If you're on Facebook, it don't cost nothing. Just go over to YouTube, look up Ballchat, and hit the subscribe button on Ballchat. Follow us on Instagram at Ballchat Podcast. Also on Facebook. You don't know, it's watch along season in the summer. We're here. We'll just watch the games together and we'll just keep it moving. Right, Benton?
The press conference is going to, well, Mr. Hamir Halgrimson was quick to get to the press conference. Well, his post-match press conference is going on. He's speaking currently about Bernard and the his display in this tournament. Bernard, of course, one of those players who've improved dramatically throughout the game and throughout the tournament. So Military Guna MG Sports TV has this post-match press conference going on. So jump over there, check it out. Ryan LFC YouTube channel, Coach's Desk, the Monday at Chat Football World Night. So big up to the London, massive big up to all the listeners wherever you are. Big up. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do this again next Sunday. Reggaeboyz will either play Guadeloupe, Canada, or Guatemala. We don't know yet, but one of those teams from Group D, the Reggaeboyz will take on. Big up USA, emphatic victory over Trinidad and Tobago 6. Big up to Jesus Ferreira, another big game for him, scoring the goals. Big up to the Reggaeboyz, 5-0 over the Sugar Boys, goals galore. Big up to the Reggaeboyz. Need to go through and remind the listeners of the goal scorers for the Reggaeboyz, just in case, because
it was one goal. Then it was Manu.
So Archibald with the one goal, the goalkeeper. John Russell scored his first international goal for the Reggaeboyz. Bernard, Man United man Bernard. Daniel Johnson and Corey Burke, goal scorers for the Reggaeboyz. Mikel Antonio did not get on the scoring sheet. So, yo, family, I that we are going my yard now, brother.
Yeah, man. They don't know people till next week again. Little more respect for the 2 days.
All right, one love, family.
Yes.